So last week we went up to image size, and I talked a lot about the numbers that you find here and the difference between resampling and resizing. So now I want to talk about the difference between your image size and your canvas size. Well, when you first start out and you open up an image, the image size and the canvas size are the exact same. So for example, I'm under image size and my image is 4.3 wide by 6.5 high inches. I'll just cancel that out. And let's go back up to image, canvas size. And if I switch this to inches, you'll see I have the same dimensions. So what if I wanted to add some canvas? I wanted to make my printable area larger, but without this image changing its size. I'll show you what I mean. So let's say I want to make this 8 inches wide by 10 inches high. All right, so I'm going to click OK. And now my canvas size has increased. So now I could start like adding things onto here, but this image itself didn't change its size. Now the image size, when I go up to image size, does say 8 by 10. But again, it's not because this changed, it's just because now my printable area changed. Okay? So a canvas always exists, it's kind of there in the background, and if you don't adjust your canvas size and your image size are the same. But if you adjust it, then you can make like extra space. It's like making an adding extra paper to your background that you could add things onto. Okay, so I'm just going to do that again. I'm going to go back into my history panel and step back to image size. And I'm also going to flatten my image here just so I can show you another feature about canvas size. So image, canvas size, and again I'm going to switch this to be 8 inches by 10 inches. So before I did 8 inches by 10 inches, and we didn't touch this here. So what this means is wherever I have my circle is where it is anchored, meaning it's going to take any additional inches that I've added to my canvas and it's going to evenly disperse them. So if I add 2 inches overall in my height, it'll put 1 inch on the top and 1 inch on the bottom. And the same thing it would do for the width. But what if, because I'm just simply trying to get a larger canvas and maybe I'm going to put another image over here, this time I'm going to anchor my image to the left-hand side so that my new canvas comes in on the right-hand side. Then the next thing I get to choose is what color do I want that new canvas to be. So I can choose any of these from my drop-down. The foreground refers to the foreground color you have in your color picker, and the background refers to the background color you currently have in your color picker. You could choose these standards or you could choose other, and I'll just pick some bright color just for the sake of example. And let's see what this looks like. Okay, so it added all of the width over on the right hand side, but because I had it disperse on the height evenly, so it added whatever the addition was of height, I don't remember that I added, evenly dispersed it between the top and the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about in the next video is now going to be making selections and copying and pasting so that you could fill up this canvas size. So this is useful if you have an image that's smaller than 8 by 10. And for this upcoming project, you don't want to make this image larger. You just want to make the canvas larger so that you can fill it up with your selections as you deconstruct and then reconstruct your new image.